We got a whole new chapter with 4 Knights of the Apocalypse, but it's not about the heroes this time. No. We are going to be focusing on the villains in chapter 154, The Parting. If you want more 7 Deadly Sins and 4 Knights of the Apocalypse material, like, share, subscribe, comment down below, help the channel grow. And hopefully we could get more material on this channel as soon as possible. I'm always up for anything new. We enter this story with what is the cover of, I'm guessing it's Camelot, because seriously, look at how freaky this place is. I mean, come on, it has to be. And it is, because in the next page, we have King Arthur looking not so friendly. I think you all know why I've summoned you to my castle again. Why did you ignore my order? I told you time and time again to keep away from the 7 deadly sins. Ooh, Ironside and Pellegarde are in trouble. But they tried retorting with, if I may, sire, we serve as a dagger in battle. If they may threaten your majesty or Camelot. But Arthur puts that aside, saying, you don't get it, do you, Ironside? You have no idea what they are. Ironside retorts with, I think I do, sire. That's why we must act quickly. Arthur snaps and reveals a body under a blanket. They wonder what it is, only to be asked, take it off and see for yourself. The smell of blood only led to the reveal that the body is, of course, oh God. Guys, I think I have to censor this because it's the remains of the White Knight, which, yes, is what she should be looking like after taking the whole Spear Chastful attack in the face. I mean, come on, who could have survived that? Arthur reveals that the lingering magic coming from the White Knight herself must have been from King, one of the 7 deadly sins. Ironside and Pellegarde are rightfully, just on edge of the fact that she went up against one of the 7 deadly sins, and it was King. And these guys fought Gother and Bon earlier, and this is from King. They got off easy. This is what happens when these idiots rush into battle. There's a good reason why the sins are called heroes for a reason. Legendary heroes at that. Arthur explains their power is beyond of any standard human. Keyword being standard. But what are they to do? They're just humans. Where Ironside and Pellegarde are now is not good enough. They're good as humans, but there's a catch. There is a way for them to get stronger. How? All you have to do is just climb up the ladder to where they are. But in order to do that, they have to be something else. Something not human at all. With that little deathly hollow out of the way, the White Knight's body begins contorting. It twists around as if all life was still in it. And Arthur says, just like Beltrappier and Warland, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names, we see the body of the White Knight literally pull herself back together. Guys, I think we're going to have to censor this because I'll just explain, but her guts are going right back into her body. Her wounds are healing up, closing just as the organs are coming back in. It's just, oh my God, you guys are going to have to see the full chapter for the real details, but I can only describe what's going on because I don't think YouTube's going to be allowing this for monetization. I don't know. The White Knight's horrible, disfigured face soon returns to the great and luscious beauty that it was, and she... Oh my God, this bitch, she swallowed the drug of your vial and smuggled it in. Okay, so the drug was not destroyed when King unleashed his attack upon her. She swallowed the vial. Now that's dedication to the craft, but my God. Arthur is glad that the White Witch strikes again and asks how did she fare against fighting King. The White Knight is very mysteriously yet also creepily saying that, oh, it was fun. It was incredible. Wow. Against King? Really? She knew he was strong, but not that strong. And there was one unexpected event. We all know who. Percival has been revived. Everyone, including Ironside, is shocked because, reminder, some knights died in the demon realm just to kill Percival. Some of them were dear friends of the other knights, and their sacrifice meant nothing. Pellegarde in her monologue saying, it's just as Anne said, he truly is alive. Of all the people in that room to be happy that Percival is alive, I'm glad that it's Pellegarde. Big Daddy Flameball really needs his son back. Arthur asks Pellegarde if he too is upset by this whole revelation, but he just plays dumb saying, oh, well, what do you mean? But Arthur knows. Arthur knows that Pellegarde is not loyal. His loyalty has been long gone. But yet, he still keeps him around because he values his skill and for his human nature. But he cannot help but feel praise for the betrayal. Betray? Oh, come on, sire. Don't make it worse, Pellegarde. We already verified that you let Percival's group go on purpose. We didn't find a trace of their bodies at the site, so we traced the memories in the area, and you teamed with Gother, of all people, for your act. Oh no, they know. They know. Ironside is justifiably upset that his own friend decided to betray Camelot, and for what? Percival, in his mind, how dare you? And for everyone else, we're going, yeah, man. Pellegarde is looking ready for a fight, but Arthur has another plan. He instead proposes a choice. For this business matters more. Behind Arthur, we see all of the loved ones that they've all admired. For Ironside is Theodora. For Pellegarde, it's Fiona. Why did you serve me as part of the four evils? To protect your loved ones. As to protect Camelot, the land they call home, no? Of course, he starts villain monologuing and says that if the seven deadly sins are to continue to exist and the four knights of the apocalypse are back as well, this piece is bound to crumble apart. You will fight as human and lose both this world and those you love, or abandon humanhood to become victors and save both of these things. Arthur is offering a choice. It is theirs to make. And in this panel we said, oh my God, it has been a long time since we saw anything grotesque and chaos, but good God almighty, look at this thing. All right, you guys can give crap to all of what Nakaba does, but you gotta give the guy credit for drawing this. I mean, good God, the details on this thing, it's insane. Anyway, back to it. Pellegarde says this is disrespectful, but Arthur retorts saying that loyalty is not important for usefulness to him, is it? Or is he wrong? Pellegarde, for some reason, agrees to do it. Seriously, Pellegarde, why? As for Ironside, if it's to protect his son, of course he would consent. And with that, Arthur can only begin to what I can describe as the transformation. The White Knight says they should have done this sooner or later, but the contract is required they're not first. They have more pride than any of the others. But Arthur says, but worst of all, I fear I hesitate to pull them into this. The insipid human side of me, I suppose. The transformation is practically done as the other members start to gather themselves from the transformation. Something happened, but by God. The White Knight teases, so how was it with your first time, my lad? Shut up, witch. Now rejoice, for you both have become true members of the four evils. I'm sure Diodora is proud of you, but Ironside, his mind drawn a blank. The eyes of chaos on his side, asking, Diodora? Pellegarde in the back asks Sire and looks upon the vision of his beloved Fiona and asks, who is this woman? Okay, we got a lot this chapter, and a lot we do. Ironside and Pellegarde were always top tier human knights, but now that they've been, enhanced with the power of chaos, oh boy, who knows what kind of power we got in store for these individuals. This could be what the White Knight said when she said that Percival killed her human half. The remaining half that was alive was some sort of chaos-infused entity that boosted her powers. So this could mean that the White Knight herself was just a regular human mage. Maybe on the level of Vivian, but after being infused with chaos, she became Merlin levels of powerful. And now, who knows what kind of power we're going to get from Ironside and Pellegarde. And the worst part is, they have no memory. They have no memory of their loved ones. This is going to be so hard when Pellegarde fights Percival. It's just going to be so sad. No, I want my flame daddy and his green-haired son. How dare you, Arthur, you prick. How are we supposed to find a way for Arthur to become good again? I'm just saying, he's been doing a lot more terrible things than he has been doing good. Where's the light side of chaos in all this? Where is it? Where? Guys, this has been a crazy chapter and it's going to be building up to more and more. What is going to be their upgrades? What villains are we going to see next? Where are our heroes going? We'll find that out, hopefully, next week. I'll see you later, guys.